Did you know the average net worth for senators
It's not true.
is, on average, is $1 million? $1 million. See, I had no idea about this. Maybe you guys did, but I had no idea. I was quite shocked to hear this. So I looked a little bit further into it, and I'm going to present the top 10, I guess, richest Congress members.
Was so held twilight at the last gleaming broad.
So, yeah, I saw this video yesterday mentioning how they fail to pay their interns. Like, literally, they get stipends from the government to help them pay, and they can, like, literally just be like, nah, I'm just going to keep the money, even though it's just a mere $2,000. And they expect these interns to work 45 plus hours a week, attend all the hearings, and research legislation off hours. But they refuse to do that. But that's another video that I'm not going to cover. There's plenty of other ones out there that are good. But yeah, I'm just here to talk about some of these other numbers that shock me. If $1 million on average is shocking you already, then you're in for it. So there is these reports that all the lawmakers, senators can disclose on their own terms. All the people we have here are from those that have submitted. There is also other ones that haven't submitted that could be a lot higher than what I'm about to say. But we'll just go with the ones on the list currently. I'm going to start with Buddy Carter, Republican from Georgia. And Mr. Buddy has $66 million. That is right. If you thought the $1 million average was crazy, number 10 on the list, Buddy Carter, $66 million. Next, I'll go up to Texas at Mr. Roger Williams, Republican, also, and he also has $66 million. So it seems like the top 10, you buy yourself in at $66 million. And then we move up to Mr. Fred Upton from Michigan, another Republican. And Mr. Fred here has $78 million. He only needs another $35,000 before he gets to $79 million, though, so don't worry. He could be moving up on the list soon. And then we have Susan DelBene. I haven't heard of half of these damn people, or all of these people, actually. From Washington, Susan DelBene. DelBene. That's a very hard last name to say. It's very simple, but very hard at the same time. Suzanne with a Z. DelBene. DelBene. Now it just sounds very strange. She has $79 million, so that's a big jump. Oh, no, it's not. Basically the same as Fred. So we have like twins running so far. And she is a Democrat. So we have broken the Republican trio there. One that everybody knows, Nancy Pelosi, obviously Democrat from California. And she's got a whopping $114 million. That's right, the room cracked. Because that's insane. A representative representing the common man, making laws for you and me and the average person, has $114 million. So you know that she understands all of the basics, all of the common struggles and relatable shit. Talking about all these senators just dries me right out, I guess.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna go and have a drink, Lila.
It's not that exciting, but it is shocking nonetheless. Next we have Mr. Dean Phillips on the list at number 5. Yes, Mr. Dean Phillips. He is a Democrat as well. Here we got the Democrat train going from Minnesota. And Mr. Dean has 123765476. $123 million. Whew, these guys are lofty. Mr. Don Bayer's the next one from Mr. Virginia, where I'm at, and I've never heard of this guy. Democrat. I don't even remember seeing him on the ballot for the election. But somehow this guy is the representative for Virginia. I don't remember ever voting for him or seeing him in general. I might have. But Mr. Don, if I knew he was if I voted for this guy and I knew he had $124 million, I definitely would not have voted for him. Because that is insane. Why are they representing... no words. Just no words. Next we got top 3. So we got Vern Buchanan from Florida, Republican. Vernon has $157 million. So that's Vern Buchanan. She's Republican. We got Republicans again. Number 2 is Paul Mitchell from Michigan. Paul Mitchell from Michigan, Republican. He's a big rhyming fool. And on top of that, he has 179 smackers. Well, million smackers. And then number 1, who I said in the very start, Mr. Greg Gianforte from Montana. I was going to say Monty, but yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Reading all these weird names and this money is frying my brain, man. And he's Republican. Yeah, the top 3 is all Republicans. And he's got, drumroll please, 189 mil, baby. He's baller. He ain't just a U.S. rep. He is certified baller. Money in the world. So yeah, that's the top 10 I have seen, and there is apparently Senator Kelly Loeffler is very pun. I don't know what the word is. Lawfuller, like she's gonna full the law. That's not right.
Ooh, you suck.
Kelly has estimated to be $500 million, and apparently she gained over $100 million during the pandemic because she invested in gloves and masks before the pandemic, or right when it started. Yeah, and she made $141 million off of that. So that's a bit sketchy. Maybe a bit of insider trading there. Maybe a little bit. But it's alright. She vows to sell her stocks because there's controversy on her now. So yeah, that's her. She might have $500 million. $500 million as a fucking senator. That is insane. See how much of a disconnect that is from like a person making $50,000 a year. Like these people make that. I mean, she as a potential 500 millionaire Here we have just some other runners up here. We have Mitch McConnell. Everybody knows Mr. Mitch.
Hello, shut up.
He has 34 million. And Mitt Romney.
I would like to stick my baguette in your vagin. On your vagin.
Apparently he owned a private equity, or he was a former private equity executive. You know, the real everyday man's man.
Some people like to do hard.
Private equity executives. Everybody be doing that. So he knows what's up. And he's worth 174 million. I did not know that. And yeah, that there's some other people in here that other people might know. Doesn't say what Bernie's worth or anything. I'm gonna look that up real quick. What is Bernie worth? I see all these rich ass effers on here. If I can spell them right. Mr. Bernie Sanders net worth. It already knows. Somehow it heard me. Oh, Bernie Sanders became a millionaire. But what is he rocking with? What are you rocking with, Mr. Sanders? Bernie. He was born in, I guess he gives you birthday too, 1941. His birthday is September 8th. He's old man. And he's worth $3 million. Yes, he's been in it for a while. He's been collecting that money. Because they make $174,000 a year. Yeah, even if those other people worked in there for, whatever, 40 years at $174,000 a year, they're surely not breaking $100 million, because Bernie's been doing it for a long ass time, probably one of the longest, and he's at $3 million. And one more before we go, I see AOC. That would be an interesting one to look up. She was always talking about green and making things green, but flying around on airplanes and everything. But let's see how much money she got. I guess that doesn't really change anything. If she wants to make things better, that's very good. AOC net worth, what is it? Her net worth is $8,000. She's worth negative $8,000. She's worth negative $8,000 apparently. Let me look up another source here.
1 year ago, I was waitressing in a taco shop in downtown Manhattan.
She's only worth... 2 years ago, she was broke when she was elected. So she's worth only between $2,000 and $31,000?
I just got health insurance for the first time a
There's
month
no way
ago.
that's right. Okay, whatever. That's a weird one to end with. So maybe I'll have to do some more research and do a follow-up on that. So yeah, that's yeah, hopefully you were as shocked as I was, because like, seriously, what the fuck? That's insane. A lot of these are crazy. And yeah, a majority of them are over $1 million, which is nuts. That's nuts. It's a big bag of nuts. So yeah, that's about it for me today.